So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, four, three, two, one.
5, Dear South Africa. I'm joking. What up, everyone? Apologies on a little bit of some delays there. The virus had also affected a bit of our internet connection, but we're right here right now. For everyone watching, welcome. My name is Osmic Menwe, Festival Director for Back to the City, and this is our live cast. So in the past few weeks, you guys have been seeing we've been doing our live casts every Friday where we're giving out different hampers to different winners, so forth and so on. So obviously today, I think we're here on a different, narrative or a different story because everyone has been asking what's going to happen to the festival since, our president made a speech about obviously 6 o'clock closing, and there was obviously a situation also about no public gatherings. And obviously we also had to sit down as a team with our different partners and, talk about exactly what we're going to do going forward. So I think the point of this whole live cast is all you have to just do is search for us, Back to the City Festival, on all social platforms. And also log on to our site, man, www.backtothecityfestival.com. So I think what I'll do, I'm just going to read out this, and obviously we're going to put it out after this to the different media platforms. We'll, email everybody, and we'll tackle some of your questions. So our statement reads as following. So the directive by the Honorable President Cyril Ramaphosa to cancel large gatherings. It is with great disappointment that we announce the rescheduling of the Hennessy Back to the City International Hip Hop Festival. The decision to postpone the annual festival comes at a time of great global uncertainty due to health concerns about the COVID-19 pandemic. Ritual Media Group takes the situation very seriously and remains committed to safeguarding the health and safety of our festival patrons, staff, artists, and community. We are in constant communication with local government officials, and hashtag Back to the City 2020 is now scheduled to take place on the 10th of October 2020. Any changes will be communicated on all our different social media platforms. So if you've already purchased tickets and are unable to attend the proposed new date for the festival, refund requests will be honored. We will be sharing information on how to arrange a refund on our social pages and also our website, which is www.backtothecityfestival.com. In the meantime, we urge everyone to continue practicing the safety measures advised by our government officials and health experts. For more information, please do visit our website, www.backtothecityfestival.com, and also you can join us on our WhatsApp hotline, which is 060-653-3384. I'll repeat it again, 060-653-3384. And also you can jump in obviously on our different social platform on Facebook, which is Back to the City Festival. I'll say it again. On Facebook it's Back to the City Festival. On Instagram is at Back to the City Festival. And on Twitter is at Back to the City SA. So that's our statement. So the festival is not cancelled but proposed to a later date. And obviously, the festival has been around for the last 13 years. This is our 14th year, and obviously we're also on uncharted territories here. But we're hoping, obviously, with our new proposed date, which funny enough happens to be on World Health Day, funny enough. So 10th of October in Newtown, everything still remains the same. The 10K challenge stuff still going on. Our different moments on stage still going on. Our different artists still on, our internationals still on, the graffiti under the bridge, the stalls. So also speaking about stalls, so all the different information, all the guys that have bought stalls, so emails will be sent out to you. So there'll be comms coming out after this in terms of what happens going forward. This obviously the different stalls, the clothing stalls and the food stalls. And also the people that have obviously bought tickets. So, communications are there. We've got email addresses, we've got phone numbers. We'll start now disseminating, all the relevant information to everyone that has bought the tickets. And also the people that have bought the different packages, also same thing follows. We'll be making about what's to follow from here on. If you refund or you'd like to continue, we literally, and obviously closer to the time, we're also going to be having a cool lunch with our new partners, which is, I saw that we had done a big announcement, has, partnered with Hennessy, and now partner festival is called Hennessy Back. We're doing a cool announcement where we're broadcasting from. We're broadcasting obviously from underground. I'm joking. African Hip Hop Museum right now, and behind me is the Hennessy Wall of Fame. We're here at Museum Africa in Newtown. That's where the museum is. And obviously later on, we'll be making some cool announcement as well about the recording studio that we're currently building right now, which will be the second phase. We're going to do a whole cool announcement as well with our new partners. So yeah, I think it makes sense right now for us to jump into questions. I think, let's see. Got some questions coming in. Cool. So we already have a question from Lane K, which is coming from Instagram. It says, are you guys postponing the event because of coronavirus, or are there any of to the date which we've just announced, which is the 10th? From Karabo Kamanga from Facebook says, are we still going to have international acts? Of course, we're still going to have international acts. Obviously, subject to what is happening. Remember, our acts are booked also in the hope that when October comes, seen in the States, there's a lot of flight restrictions. So our international acts, we're still good. Question from Punk Wavy, that's coming from Instagram. If you bought tickets, can we get a refund? Yes, you can get a refund, but I urge you not to go get a refund, but you can get refunds. The festival is on the 10th of October, which is literally like 7 months away. And trust me, all the different activities that we were bringing in for this year are just mind-blowing. So I definitely urge Punk Wavy to do the right thing. Okay, we've got another question from Andrew Peary from Facebook. Is Aries on the lineup? Well, the question to you, Andrew Peary, do you have your ticket so you can come see who's on the lineup? Obviously, later on in the year, as we always do when we announce our lineup date, so all that information will also be communicated. I got another question here from Short S. Klongwane, which is coming from Facebook. Is it possible for the tickets to be valid for next year? No. The festival is, so if you don't rock up, so if you got your ticket and then you don't rock up and you don't ask for a refund, you can't rock up next year with the same ticket and say, yo, can I come in? That's not going to work. So the tickets that you've bought for this year are only valid for this year. Obviously, that excludes the people that have bought the end-of-day tickets. So the people that have bought the end-of-day tickets are the tickets that get you into the festival for the next coming 3 years. So those guys, we still good, we still good on that front. So, and also we'll be announcing, there's a new cool ticket that we'll be announcing probably in the next 30 days or so that I definitely urge some peeps to go out and buy. Cool. And remember, guys, our ticket partner is Web Tickets. So for those that haven't bought tickets, we're going to announce, obviously, when some of these other packages will be coming out. Cool. Refresh. We got more questions. Geez, we got 1,000 questions here. We got a question from Tsidiso Mutaung from Facebook. Says, is the 10K challenge continue until October? No. So 10K challenge, the closing date was a closing date, that's closed. So this year we received 4,850 songs on our new platform. So we've got this thing now, which is the WhatsApp hotline that we're testing. We received literally, over these 4,850 songs. We cannot take any more, because if we open it up a little bit more, we're going to end up with 10,000 songs. And if we've got 10,000 songs, we're not going to get through all those songs. So the songs that we have, we've started already, chopping up. And also that competition where the public get a chance to come in to hang with us while we're choosing songs, and there's a chef cooking. So that's still coming. We'll announce that. Obviously, it's going to happen a bit on a later date, right? We've got Tab Zero from Twitter. Any cypher shoots coming up? So we did have a cool cypher shoot that we were planning with DJ Melfactor, but obviously we're going to have to pause that a little bit and reschedule that, but that definitely will be there, and all that info will be communicated. Cool. Question by Justin M on Facebook. How much are the stall prices? The stall prices, you can go into the site, www.backtothecityfestival.com. You can check that out about the stalls. Whether it's the food stall. I think the food stalls were sold out already. And I think on the clothing stalls were short of, about 10 stalls out of the 40 stalls. But once again, you can go onto the site, check out all that information. All the details are there. Pop us an email. Go on our socials. You can even go into the WhatsApp hotline. It's quick. And all these things that I'm talking about are live right now. So you can literally ask the question there, and we'll read these questions, all right? I got another question from Sean McGruff. Says, will there be basketball this year? Of course there'll be basketball this year. So no activity has been cut. Basketball is still there. The skate zone is still there. The graffiti stuff is still there. And yep, we're still giving a car again this year, so that will come out what car we're giving. We're still giving a car out. And 10 times more is still going on. So yeah, don't panic. Shout outs to Nyams. I see my man Nyams. He says he's an October baby. So shout out to my man Nyams. We got Becky Oliphant on Facebook says, can we still get packages? Yes, you can still get packages. So info. I think keep to us. And then you'll see when we start announcing again, packages resuming or tickets resuming and all of that. From Ria coming from Twitter, our ticket prices, the prices will be from where we left. Boosters announced this new package ticket when we do our launch, or closer to the time, about this new cool ticket. So yeah, prices, we're not going to go back to the 150. If you missed the 150, you missed out. We've got once again, did you get your ticket? October when we announce our lineup. Cool. We've got a question from Dumsani Tanyana coming from Facebook. How can I apply to be a photographer? Once again, you go onto the site. There's a page that's, and you remember, get the media access if you've given love. If you've shown love, we're going to show love back. Because remember, our media tickets got the food. It's got it's got the nice packages. Sometimes we might give you some hampers. Some massages. You'll never know, but you can only get that package or that invite if you've shown us love. So whether you've written a story, whether you have, done some interviews. The other day we did a cool interview with Joburg today. So shout out to those fellas there. A question by Lesego K coming from Twitter. How much is VIP? How much is VIP for the postponed event? So all our prizes will stay the same. So yes, times are tough. We should be bumping up the ticket prices, but we're not going to do that. Everything's going to remain the same. So all we're saying is, when we start communicating Obviously, you can buy tickets now. You can buy packages now. All you really got to do now is go get them. So prices will remain the same. Okay, cool. Question by Bed as ATK coming from Instagram says, when are the producers and artists going to be announced? We will announce obviously when that's coming out, probably on a later date. So we'll announce all the different artists. We where we were calling already the artists, because remember we do our announcements on the 1st of April. So obviously now that also changes. So also in different apartheid museum, that's still going to happen. The dinner one, that's still going to happen. So everything's still going to happen, but things are just obviously shifted to a later date, you know? Cool. So shout out to my man Salvin. He says he needs to know about the activations. So yes, Mr. Salvin, activations, that are still coming up, and we'll still hit you back up. Cool. What other questions? So guys, remember, you can log on to our website, www.backtothecityfestival.com. You can ask questions on all our different social media platforms. Give me them questions, yo. Give me them questions. Give me them questions, yo. You can also join us on our WhatsApp number, which is 060 653 3384. I'll repeat that again. You can literally join our WhatsApp number. And the cool on that, we're going to be doing also a lot of prices. When we do some like new announcements, they will start first on our when we give. So the number is, I hope you guys are writing it down. Get the pen. Cindy, get the pen. Jeffrey, get the pen. I see you guys. I can see through cameras. Get the pen. Cool. You guys are ready? So that number is 060 653 3384. So that's the number, 060 653 3384. So join the number, communicate with us if you got a question, and also remember, you can just pop us inboxes on our social feeds, right? Cool. We got some questions. Got some questions. Let me see what Facebook got for us. I see my man Batsile Boy Wonder commenting saying, does that mean I still have time to get on the tape? Well, we've been posting the story about the tape. We've got this cool compilation that we've been doing. We're also going to do a cool announcement about it at our press conference later on, where we've got international producers, international MCs, with our local producers and our local MCs. So it's a cool project where also we've got some of our old, or should I say old school producers and old school rappers with our new current producers and rappers. So we've been posting up about it. I mean, you guys saw MT the other day in studio. You saw Miss Super in studio the other day. So it's a cool super project. I think that's what he's talking about. So we're gonna make announcements about that. So Boy Wonder, hit us up, man. You'll never know. You family, you'll never know. Questions. Big up to Buntle. Sibilwane saying definitely coming, considering it is after her baby, which is the Heidelberg Jazz Festival. So big up to Heidelberg Jazz Festival. Cool. Okay, cool. So we started this cool thing to incentivize people that have bought tickets already. So on every Friday we had this thing called the mystery box. So the mystery box is exactly you when you win and you get the package. So we You don't know if it's a plane ticket, to New York. You don't know if it's a wedding ring. You don't know if it's a bottle of Hennessy or a 24 pack of Cussler Lights or 24 pack of Power Play. You don't know. But all you got to do is buy the ticket, and automatically you buying the ticket, automatically you become, part of the raffle daffle, which happens on those Fridays, and you get to win. So definitely, it's a mystery. You never know what's in the package, but trust me, that package is super cool. Cool. What drinks will be available this year? Obviously, the same like we had last year, which is, the Cussler Light and Power Play still there. And obviously with our new cool partner, which is Hennessy, so we'll be popping those bottles, man. Because, in this Hennessy, there's also Moet, there's Dom P, So for those that have never seen a real bottle of what other safety measures are you applying for this year's event? That's a question coming from Twitter. So as you guys saw last year, there was a lot of drastic measures in terms of security zone, where we literally Uber zone, and you saw that we had extra security. We had even so much going up all the way till Bree taxi rank just to protect on, and obviously campaign Watch Your Back, where you need to also be very careful, because once again, you can't leave your phone lying around, because the pickpocket is. So yeah. And once again, okay, cool. Got another one saying, when is the museum launching? It's a date of the on the. We obviously launched the Henry Museum, and everyone. People have still been seeing the pictures, so we'll announce, because we're doing everything in different phases. Like I said, the studio has a conferencing area, which is where I'm sitting, where people can book inside the museum, where you can buy cool memorabilia, and also we've got a recording. Question by Justin. Okay, I think I read Justin M's questions. Cool. We've got a question that says, when are the SA Hip Awards are still happening in November. So once again, announcements will be made about ticket sales, about for those that are trying to get media passes. We'll announce that, and also I think for the artists or people in different disciplines, whether you're a b-boy or a dancer or producer, so announcements about submissions will also do that. And we got a cool thing this year in terms of using technology. I think last year you guys saw, or 2 years or 3 years ago, you guys saw we started using a cool thing where you could submit online. So all these cool things are still there. When will lineup be released? Once again, we'll keep you updated in terms of our dates, because probably sometime in April we'll start then blitzing all the different dates, which you guys will be able to put on your calendar. Will there be battles on stage? Yep, we're still partnering with our good fellas from Hip Hop 411. We'll still do those battles, the paid in full battle, where peeps get to battle on stage. So those are still on. Programming. How can we join part of the activations and help out with promotions? That's a question coming from Twitter. So yes, we've been getting activations. I want to be your flyer troops. So you've got our WhatsApp number. You can log on to our site, www.backtothecityfestival.com. Find the email. We keen, man. We've got a lot of guys from Cape Town. Then we got a few guys from Liars. So we urge everyone from different provinces, man, join in. This is your festival, As people like to say, it's the Maria of hip hop. This is your festival. So if you want to out these, let us know. Cool. question about y'all did the compilation with Mazi. Are y'all doing it again this year? So once again, someone is touching on the question about the compilation that we've been posting about. So once again, that's going to be coming out later on the year. Obviously, we're gonna launch it at the festival. So people coming to the festival will be able to get a copy of the CD. And I think another cool thing, I don't know if I should say it on this platform, but we're gonna make vinyls. So I've just put pressure on everyone. So we're gonna be making vinyls of this project, so people will be able to get vinyls and so forth and so on. Someone is asking a question: where's the venue of the festival? So the person who's asking this question, I'm going to assume you've never been to the festival, which is a crime, but it's okay. We'll forgive you for now. The venue of the festival is Mary Fitzgerald Square, which is in Newtown, Johannesburg, in South Africa. So if you're watching this in Russia, in Johannesburg at the South African Hip Hop Museum. So yeah, the venue is right here, man, South Africa, Johannesburg. Another question: for October, or is it on pause? So the tickets are on pause until sometime in April, when we start announcing to say, hey, people, you guys can go buy tickets. So until self-quarantine, as you can see, I'm here by myself. So practice. I think it's so guys obviously making jokes about what is happening. I saw there's a Corona dance now, and there's Corona. When world, and people must understand that also the impact that this is also having on our world, which is the entertainment world. There's been meeting ups with different because it's going to be rough. Artists are not going to. Things are going to. Remember, you guys have seen our current dollar to the rand. It's looking super rough. This is a situation to sort of take lightly one, and I think. If the president and Department of Health and the World Health Organization is advising you on, X amount of precautionary measures, I think one should heed by that call. So let's definitely take this thing super serious. And shout out to everyone on the Twitter. I see we trending on number 2. I'm not sure why it's not number 1, but it's all love. I see we trending number 2. It's all love, but I'm not too sure where the number 1 is, but we're going to get there. So once again, hashtag BTTC 2020, hashtag BTTCX Hennessy on socials. Let's keep this conversation going. Guys, remember, we've created this platform, this live cast. It's for you to ask these questions because we've been getting bombarded with different questions and people in need of answers. Are you guys canceling? Are you postponing? What the deals? If I've got a ticket, so forth and so on. And that is why we do to say, cool, you can literally, in the comfort of your own home, where you self-quarantine, where you've washed your hands, you can ask us any question. So we out here and we right here. So take this opportunity, man. Take this opportunity. Let's see. Let's say. Once again, if you've just joined us, we live at a location called the South African Hip Hop Museum. Right now, I'm sitting behind me. It's the Hennessy Wall of Fame. We're right here at Museum Africa in Newtown, and this is our live cast where we're announcing our postponement date, which is the 10th of October. Once again, the festival has been around for the last 13 years. This is our 14th year. So definitely jumping into uncharted territories where we have to move the date, but there's nothing one can do. So, festival 10th of October is our new date. From April, we'll start, bringing you all the different announcements about the 10K challenge, about the graffiti area, about the power play stage, about all the different things that happen on the main stage, all the different competitions and activations that we're going to be having. So we're going to be having another bigger live cast. You're going to find out who's going to be sort of our host in that live cast. It's going to be a whole media briefing. It's going to be super cool. People will also get to win prizes when we're doing that thing. So we're going to announce when that's going to be happening. Where them questions at? Okay, it feels like people are getting it. People are understanding according to the mood here on our different socials. Let's test our inboxes. So we're right here, man. Probably for another 20 minutes. We're right here. Shout out to Slicker. I see he's asking what time. Right now, Slicker. We on right now. Right now. Log in. So guys, if you join us once again, www.backtothecityfestival.com is where you should be tuning in, because that is where the answers are. We've got all the answers. Let's see our Facebook. I see you got an inbox that says, let me open that up. It's tricky navigating on 3 different platforms at the same damn time. Someone is asking, can I still get a refund? Yes, you can still get a refund. But I massage you not to go for that option. I massage you that, the festival has just been postponed to the 10th of October. Everything is as scheduled, 10th of October. So if you can't make it, yes, you can hit up our good peeps at Web Tickets about your refund. They're well aware of everything that's been happening. He says he won't make it. So Tiro Natani, he won't make it. Tiro, you're not going to make it. Come on, Tiro, man. Tiro, man, come on, man. Come on, Tiro, nah, man, nah. I'm going to see you there. Cool. See who else we got. Big up to Haley. That's one of our chefs. We got many chefs. Big up to Haley Felix, saying she's tuned in into our live stream. Big up to, who's this? Tabang Mazibu. Big up, brother. Says, keep the faith. For the Moria of hip hop will pop off. Of course we're gonna pop off. Of course we're gonna pop off, brother. We've got all the patience. That's 20 minutes, so not the patience in the world, but we've got all the 20-minute patience. Ask us the questions. We're right here. Got a question coming in right now. Lishalebi Kabelo from Facebook says, can I get a refund because I already bought the ticket and I might not make it on the 10th. Kabelo, why won't you make it, brother? Like, come on, man. I got something for you on the 10th. So, but yes, you can. You can just hit up Web Tickets if you can't make it. But come on, Kabelo. Come on, man. Do the right thing. Cool. Let's see who else we got here. Let's check. Cool. Got a question from Joe from Mpumalanga. Says, will there be any activations in Mpumalanga? In terms of activations, man, we always put a call out for two our different kings. So the different kings, which is the kings of provinces, we always say if you've got an event happening or you got like a session happening that you want us to get involved, do please hit us up. But obviously we're going to be looking at something from probably May, June, somewhere there. Obviously subject to what's currently happening, because we're all waiting to hear, from the president, when we can go hug another brother, or a sister. But until then, if you've got something later on, closer to the time, do please hit us up once again on our socials. I think I've just read up our WhatsApp number. Do hit us up. Willing to partner. Yeah, cool. I've got a question from Tubby So on Instagram. Say, how can we apply for a stall at the festival? You can. It depends also what stall, because I think our food stalls were close to being sold out, if not sold out, last time I checked. But you can jump into our site, www.backtothecity, and there's a panel there that says food stalls, and there's a panel that says clothing stalls, and you can basically just hit us up, man, and hear how you can be involved. But I think the pricing, was sitting at like 3,000 Rand for a food stall. I think it's like $850 for a clothing stall. So yeah, that's that. Cool. I've got a question here from C. Paul. Instagram says, how can I perform at the festival? Once again, for people who want to perform at the festival, it's difficult. So for you to perform at the festival, we literally are constantly looking at what buzz do you have. You got to be very active, and you got to be super active. Whether you're a DJ, whether you're a graffiti artist, it's about what are you putting in, and because all we can do is to reward you with you giving you that chance to step up into a platform such as the festival. So we constantly looking, man. Are you performing all over the place? Have you got projects? Are you promoting? What is it that you're doing to put your name out? So that is exactly what we look out for. Okay, I got a question from Dennis. This is Instagram. Says, when is Immortal Technique coming to the festival? Immortal Technique is going to come to the festival after you purchase that ticket, because you never know who's going to be the international act. It could be him. It could not be him. But if you get your ticket, you're going to see who's going to be your international at the festival. And we don't only have one. We also got two international acts. So you'll see. Cool. I've got another question from another CPO. Says, if I buy tickets in bulk, can I get them cheaper? So we're currently working on a system where we can see how we can use it, because previously we had done a thing called the merchants. We tried a situation where we did a program called Merchants, where people can buy 10 tickets or more at a cheaper price, and then they could resell it. And I think it was a cool opportunity, because what it meant is that many dudes were able to hustle off it, because some dudes were able to make like an extra $4,000. Some dudes have made an extra $2,000 just from reselling our tickets. The problem then, we started facing the whole bootleg ticket situation. So we're currently obviously in conversation with Web Tickets to understand how do we mitigate such things, because those dudes who stand outside and then they peddle the bootleg tickets, and it's the tickets we always urge people not to buy, because remember, the dudes on the bootleg tickets are the same dudes inside trying to pickpocket, So, yeah. I've got a question here from Dumi on Twitter saying, are you going to accommodate Amapiano this year at the festival? Are we going to accommodate Amapiano at the festival? I've got good news for you, Dumi, about Amapiano at the festival. I've got amazing news. I hope everyone is tuned in, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of these questions about Amapiano at the festival, right? I want to get you guys excited. Are you guys ready for the answer? Are you guys ready for the answer? This is it. This is it. Question, once again, I'll repeat, from Dumi asking, are we going to accommodate Amapiano at the festival? Are you guys ready to hear this exciting answer? No, there's no Amapiano at the festival. It's called a hip-hop festival, Dumi. Come on. It's a hip-hop festival. There's no Amapiano at the festival, so no. Although, I've seen Amapiano, they accommodate hip-hop, so, shout out for the love, that they give to the culture, but we unfortunately can't accommodate them. But, the one year, I saw the homie Pori on stage performing with Questa, so, we give love to everybody. Cool. I've got a question from Pumla on Twitter. Say, tell us more about the Hip Hop Summit. So yes, we still have the Hip Hop Summit. The Hip Hop Summit is obviously it's the program that takes place from 9 in the morning until 1 p.m. And this year there's going to be a super cool thing we're going to do at the Hip Hop Summit where we're going to utilize the Museum Africa, because remember we've got the Hip Hop Museum now, and then we've got the auditorium, and there's another auditorium that Museum Africa has. So what we're going to try to do is accommodate that by having 3 different sessions. So maybe we'll do a session where it's just focuses on production, and then maybe there's one that speaks about sponsorship or so forth and so on. But it's, you know, it's a bigger space because we've seen how it super gets packed. So Hip Hop Summit is still on. Okay, cool. Got a question from Zakes on Instagram saying, is the 25K package still available? So remember, we've got the different packages, you know. The 25K package he's asking about, it's the one, it's our like ultimate, it's called Skyscraper for 25,000 Rand, and that's where you get like the Dom P, you know, that's the Ballers package. The answer is yes and no, because the last time those packages were all sold out. The 25,000 Rand packages were all sold out. But once again, you'll never know if someone's going to say, hey, I can't make it, therefore can I get a refund? So please do hit us up about those packages when we go online now about sales again. Cool. And then I got a question. Is there going to be a band this year? We're currently in talks, obviously, with our partner from the previous year on the 3rd stage, which was Downtown Music Hub. You know, shout out to Downtown Music Hub. They sponsored the recording facility for the project that we're currently doing. So we're in conversation. So once again, we'll furnish you with this info as time goes. Cool. Many more questions. Is there going to be Hennessy at the bar this year? Well, the festival is called Hennessy Back to the City. I'm going to let you try calculate that answer. The festival is called Hennessy Back to the City. Your question is there going to be Hennessy at the bar? Let's work the mathematics out. Yes, there's going to be Hennessy at the bar. Yes, there's going to be Moet Chandon. And I told you there'll be Dom P. So for all the ballers, Dom Perignon going to be there. Can we bring our own alcohol to the event, as in the cooler boxes? We've never done cooler boxes in 13 years. We're never going to do cooler boxes. So there's no cooler boxes. Yeah. Okay. Is there a place we can book accommodation? That's a very good question. So pause.
Power off.
Nice. This is my telecommunication device where I get a lot of inscriptions from outer space. If can they get a place to book? Yes, obviously we're in partnership with hotel in Newtown, beautiful, amazing, right next to the Newtown Mall. We're going to be having our specials running where if you use our hashtag when you book, you get a discounted price. So that is still going to be happening. Meaning you can be at the festival, party up a song, have safely, walk safe, get to eat your breakfast, and they got a buffet style over there. Is next year really the end of Back to the City? That's a question coming from Instagram. You're about to find out when we have our big conference. So when we have our big, not conference, our big media press event, still at the same place, you're going to find out if is next year truly the end. So just wait with bated pressure. But for now, be self-quarantined. and wash your hands. Until then, you're going to find out. Got another question. How many stages will there be this year? So we still have the power play stage. We still have our freedom stage. We still have the skate zone. We still have the, what do you call it? We still have the basketball and, you know, the clothing store. The gaming zone is also still there. So, yeah. Cool. What time is the festival starting? 9 a.m. would be the conference until 1 p.m. And from there, obviously, outside, the Gishki starts, the DJ starts, and we end at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. on the dot. Cool. There's a strange question, interesting question here from John. It says, what is the ratio between commercial and underground artists? Back to the City is not an underground festival. It's not a commercial festival. It's a hip-hop festival. Meaning you've got from the graffiti dudes, you've got from the producers, you've got the skaters, you've got, you know what I'm saying? So we don't sit there and look at like the commercial guys and then the underground guys. It's literally about the atmosphere of that day. I've got a Durbanite asking, will you ever consider bringing Back to the City to Durban? In life, stranger things have happened, such as now the coronavirus. So you'll never know. So one day we might just rock up in your city and do this thing by the beach. Back to the beach, that'd be an interesting one. But for now, no, we're not going back to the beach. Someone is asking, what is the Hip Hop Association about? Once again, when we do our press conference, all that information, you'll get it. But, ooh. I think we got like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna take this 2 minutes. That's literally like more than 40 questions, right? Yo, even my hand be killing me. So once again, guys, the festival is postponed to the 10th of October. So for those that have just joined us, this is our live cast, and we're here talking to you about the postponement of the festival, obviously due to what is currently happening in the world, not just the country, but in the world. As you've seen, different festivals and activities have been cancelling, and we've all been urged by, obviously, the president, the World Health Organization to self-quarantine. You know, there's all sorts of things you've been shown how to sneeze, and, you know, I'm not going to show you, but or YouTube, you can see our president, you know, you can see his speech talking about it. But once again, I think for myself, Osmic Menwe as a festival director, and on behalf of the team, the Back to the City and the Ritual Media Group team, and obviously all our partners, we urge everyone, man, to stay safe. It's not a time to really joke about what's happening. The situation is super serious. And yeah, love, peace, and happiness. 10 October, we're going to see you. Once again, keep to date on our different social platforms, on our WhatsApp number, on our website. All the details you need is on our website, which is www.backtothecityfestival.com. Yeah, I think I'm ready to sign off. Yeah, coming live, man, at the Hip Hop Museum. Behind me, once again, is the Hennessy Wall of Fame. But next year, things return to normal. So once again, my name is Osmic Menwe, Festival Director for Back to the City from Ritual Media Group. Peace and love. More questions, you can hit us on our inbox, and we'll keep answering. Peace.
4, 3, 2, 1. So 5, 4,